Where the beat at? Let's go.
It don't take all day to do nothing. So get up and get out and do something. Don't let the day go. Without doing what you made for. It don't take all day to do nothing. So get up and get out and do something. Don't let the day go. Without doing what you made for.
Get up, get out and get it. I'm on a mission to painting pictures with visual. Father raising their kids in the prison walls. They tumbling down like Jericho. I'm a well-rounded dude, sorta like the letter O. What you doing, man? I'm selling hope. Would you prefer me in the trap, homie, selling dope? Even though my flow is hotter than the kettle, bro.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk with Johneri'O Scott. So we still here at the 2017 Beauties Bloggers event. We in here. I'm with the beauty, the original OMG girl, Miss Bahja. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
Man,
Busy.
busy.
Right? I know.
Busy. Yes. So, and we was talking. You already this ain't your first time here, right?
Is like this, I've been to CIAA a couple times before, actually, and it's always pretty fun. But I feel like now I'm like I just want to do the event.
Right. Listen, let's show up. And that's it.
Right. So yeah, but I'm excited though.
That's what's up. So, music. You back in there doing your thing?
Yep.
How does it feel to be, the EP and everything?
I mean, it's good. With the newest EP I just dropped with Love, it hit number 6 on the South Atlantic Hot Seekers regional chart on Billboard, and it was in the top 10 on just iTunes, pretty much the first 2-3 days it came out. So I mean, it's just exciting to see to see myself have all of this, just success while I'm a solo artist, and I still have a long way to go in my opinion. So it's really been a fun experience. It's really been dope.
Dope is it. You hitting the music scene back, you already getting them numbers in.
I'm trying. Definitely trying.
I was listening to it. I was like, okay, just love.
Yeah.
Where did you get the title from?
Well, the title actually came, at that time in my life, I was feeling really, just everything was all over the place, everything, my love life, my career, everything was just I don't want to say all over the place, it was a bad thing, but it's just never normal, and it's been that way since I was 12. So at that time, I was just okay, I want to put something out, I want to put out an EP, I want to do it with all love songs, but I don't know what to call it. And so my best friend, Bree, Exquisite Eyes, she was on her computer, and she looked up the spelling of love, but L-U-V, and the definition was an informal atmosphere. And from there, we took it, and I was okay, this is what I want to go with. I think it's perfect. It really matches the whole entire theme of what I'm trying to do, and that's pretty much how the name came about.
I think that title was good, because I listened to your music and I listened to the song, and I was like, yeah, it all collab good. So and I listened to the song with Zonique. How was it, working back with her?
It was actually a lot of fun. It felt super natural. That was our first time, since we've been not in a group together, that was our first time working again, and it all just came about really naturally. Just the way that the song came about, it was super natural, and we really we enjoyed ourselves writing that song, and it was really fun and refreshing. That's my best friend, and it'll always be that way. So it was really fun to work with her and just catch her vibe in that atmosphere.
So that process, what's your process when you're in the studio? Is this something you do before, or when you just sitting down getting your mind right?
Well, when I first go into the studio, I listen to the beat. I listen to a couple beats. I listen to them over and over, and then I'm okay, this is the beat that I want to do, and I go ahead and I pick that one. And I kind of I stay in the studio, and I may listen to it, vibe out, think of some things. I may and then I'll go into the studio, I'll record a few melodies, piece those together, and then I write from there. Or sometimes I just hear the beat and I instantly start writing. But so it just depends on the day and the certain situation. Yeah, absolutely. But that's pretty much how it goes for the most part. It's just pretty normal, it's no secret formula to it. It's just I feel vibes are so important, and the people who are in my sessions are super important to me, because I feel they give me energy, and they give off whether it's good or bad, they give you energy. So I feel it's important to have those people who are in that space. They need to really have good energy all the time.
You don't need nobody in there messing you up, getting you all off. Nah, take your energy elsewhere.
Right.
So I mean, You working.
Thank you.
Man, is there a tour coming up or?
Well, actually, right now I am working on getting on the road, and I'm actually working on something super special at the end of this summer that I'm really excited about as well. So this whole summer, I'm pretty much just working, putting all my eggs in one basket, and like the end of the summer, you know, beginning of fall, we're coming back hitting heavy. So I'm excited.
Do you ever think that you would ever do like a group again, or you probably just do like a feature?
I mean, I feel like for me, I don't really know if I would ever do the group thing again just because I've done it, and you know what I mean, and it was a fun experience for me, and it was a great learning experience for me. But I feel like just where I am now, just I've got a taste of being solo now, you know, so like now I just want to do it like by myself, you know. But of course I would do like features, you know, with my group members, or like I want to end up putting together my own girl group, you know, later on down the line. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. So you know, I have like endeavors that I want to do with like groups and whatnot, but I don't think me myself I could ever be back in a group.
So love, you think about it. Yeah. How's the love life?
It's actually pretty like really nothing, honestly. I'm so focused now. Yeah,
that's what's up.
I pretty much like cut everybody off at this point. I just kind of want to focus on myself right now. Right. And after I put out that project, I felt like that was just me kind of releasing whatever emotions I had towards anybody, and I was just like, okay, I want to move forward. And actually the next project that I come with will be super empowering, you know, just for women and just for myself. And you know, so that I think I had to kind of cut everybody off so that I could really just get in touch with me and how I empower myself and just loving myself, and you know, just talking about that through my music.
You said women empowerment. Lately, that's all you hear. Women empowerment. What's your intake on women empowerment?
I think it's important for women to be empowered, and especially Black women. I feel like, you know, because, you know, just as women as a whole, like we're always, I guess, supposed to be, society looks at us, we're supposed to be submissive, we're supposed to be beautiful all the time, we're supposed to not say anything, we're supposed to not have an opinion, you know. And I think it's so just beautiful that we have all these women and young girls right now who are really just speaking out and speaking up just about, you know, women's rights and what we deserve, and, you know, just really going the extra mile with making sure that, you know, our younger girls who are growing up and watching us, you know, they can grow up and be in an environment where everything is equal. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm really excited about it. I think women empowerment is super important.
One artist that you want to work with?
I would love to work with Lil Uzi, actually. I think Uzi is such an interesting character. Yeah, he's so interesting to me, and I think that he's just super cool, and I love his music, so I think that would be really fun.
Yo, so we here. How can we watch you? You know, stay tuned, follow you.
Well, my Instagram and my Twitter are both at Bahja Rodriguez. But if you want to go and see everything else, my SoundCloud, YouTube, Snapchat, all of that other stuff, you can go on my website, www.bahjarodriguez.co.
All right, well, y'all, this has been Bahja. We out here, CIAA 2017 in these streets. All right, y'all, let's talk with Johneri'O. We out.
What's going on? It's Bahja Rodriguez, and right now you're watching Let's Talk with Johneri'O Scott.